Okay, here is the stock Indian Sport Chief handlebar control area. So as you can see, as stock, it comes with 6-inch risers. There's no pullback, so it just goes straight up. And then the handlebar it's not quite a drag bar, they call it a moto bar. So there's a little bit of rise to it. There's a little bit of sweep as well. I don't know the exact inches or degrees, but a little bit of rise, a little bit of sweep. The ride command plus gauge digital display is mounted below the handlebar, so it means I'm kind of like bending my head down when I'm looking at it, which I don't really like. And I want to increase the comfort, so I want to add risers, have a little bit more pullback, and relocate the gauge. So the solution to that is this by Lawless Garage. So we've got 8.5-inch rise with a pullback. I can't remember how much pullback, but maybe 2 inches or so, maybe 2.5 inches. This has the dual accessory clamp, so you can see underneath there's this clamp which allows for one accessory on top, one accessory on the bottom. And as you can see, the accessory on the top is going to be the gauge, so it's a gauge relocation, and the accessory on the bottom is going to be a wireless quad lock charger, which has the vibration dampener. So really neat, all integrated. I've also got the ODI handlebars. It's going to give me a little bit more rise and a little bit more pullback as well. So overall, it's going to increase the current setup rise by, I would say, about 4 inches, and pull back by about 3 to 4 inches as well. So it'll put me in a much more comfortable position. Also, because there is more rise with these handlebars, I have a little bit more ability to fine-tune the pullback by rotating the handlebars further up or further down. So that's one advantage of having bars with more rises. You can kind of fine-tune how far the handlebars come back to you. That's about it. Alright, I'll show you when it's all set up. It turned out exactly the way I wanted. So I've been riding with these swapped out for about a week now. So the original stock Sport Chief came with the 6-inch risers. I went to Lawless Garage, I believe it's called, and got the OG original Garage 8.5-inch risers with pullback. So increased the height and also brought the handlebars closer to me. I also got the, I believe it's the, I can't remember. Let's see. Well, it says Heart Luck there, so I guess it's sort of the Corey Hart branded handlebar. Oh, there we go. ODI Moto handlebars. So that also increased the rise a little bit compared to the stock Moto bars that the bike comes with. So overall, I'd say we're close to 13 inches of rise, which is perfect for me. I'm 6'2". I wanted my arms to be up, and this riser unit is really amazing because you've got these channel slots there, all of the wires tuck in there. You can't really see it because the bag is in the way, but there's no wires loose in here. They're all tucked into the risers themselves. It's also integrated with a quad lock phone charger right there, so that's convenient. It also relocates the gauge cluster right up to the top. Normally the gauge cluster would be right down here, so you really kind of have to bend your head down to look at the gauge. I like it right up there. Keeps everything closer to eye level. Let's look at it from the side. Yeah, I think it looks great. Now, to be fair, this is the mid-height windshield. And because the gauge is located so much taller now, you do see it poke out a little bit. So you do see a little bit of the wires there. I have my handlebar bag right there, tucked in there. That fits into this space perfectly. Now, what would be nice is if the high windshield visor just came up a couple more inches, just to kind of integrate everything and hide the wires there a little bit nicer. I'm gonna test that out now. How the bike looks from the front with the tall windshield on. It definitely hides the wires from the gauge a little bit better. Aesthetically, I like it. It's still sleek. Works with the risers. Okay, and here is the side view with the tall windshield.